I had just finished tightening the last bolt on the massive metal gate when I heard the piercing screech of tires. A battered white SUV was hurtling down the dirt road. The car skidded to a stop, the door swung open, and Karen tumbled out, her face filled with righteous anger.
"There you are, you bastard,"
she barked.
"What the hell have you built here?"
Before I could even say a word, she was already pointing her phone at me, turning on the camera with a shaking hand.
"Look here. I'm filming, okay? This is all going to the city administration. Did you just violate the federal law on freedom of movement? Got it, you pathetic?"
"What are you talking about, Karen?" I asked calmly. "This is my land. The gates are on the border."
"You're lying,"
she squealed. She took a step back, took some rusty iron object out of the trunk, and placed it at the edge of the ground.
"This path is the property of the community. I walked along it when you were not even on the agenda." Her eyes were burning with madness. "No one dares to cut off people's path. No one will put up their nasty metal fences here."
But first things first. After I officially took ownership of the old house that I inherited, I decided to settle here in earnest. The first thing was a fence, not for privacy, but for order and legal protection of the borders. In recent months, I had encountered too many uninvited glances, and sometimes even outright hostility. And so, this morning, tightening the last bolt on the gate, I heard a familiar squeal, Karen. For her, this area was a territory of undivided control, and any movement without her sanction was perceived as a personal insult. She showed up, as always, uninvited, with aggression in her voice. I calmly presented the documents confirming my rights, but she seemed not to see them. Her scream broke out.
"I don't care about your paperwork,"
she shrieked, her face turning purple.
"I walked here when you weren't even in the project yet. Got it?"
I remained calm, although irritation was already starting to boil inside. "You must understand that this is my land."
"This is my community,"
Karen screeched, her voice breaking into a squeal.
"I'm the head of the HOA. You think you can get away with this so easily? I will make sure you are kicked out of here, squeezed dry, wiped off the face of this earth."
At that moment, a siren wailed in the distance. A couple of patrol cars sped down the road. Karen darted towards them, waving her arms, jumping up and down, shouting something incoherent. One of the deputies cautiously got out of the car.
"Madam, what's going on here?"
"This imposter has blocked the way to a protected area,"
Karen shrieked, pointing a finger at my gates. I silently walked over, took off my gloves, and pointed to the signs. In large letters, "Private property, no trespassing," on every post.
"Do you have any documents?"
the second deputy asked calmly. I went to my pickup truck and retrieved a laminated bound packet of documents containing the property deed, map, court order, all with signatures and seals. The deputies looked through the documents. The younger one whistled softly, the older one nodded.
"Everything is in order. The land is private property. Madam, you have no right to be here. You should leave the premises."
Karen stood there, then yelled,
"You're all corrupt bastards. I'll sue you. I personally know the mayor. You'll both be fired."
Karen lunged at the gates, grabbed them, tried to yank them open, and with a crack, her hands slipped and she fell into the dust. For a second, everyone stood in silence. One of the officers cleared his throat quietly, trying not to laugh. Without batting an eye, she jumped up, gasping with rage, brushed the dust off her knees, and, limping, poked me with her finger. I simply wiped my hands on a rag and calmly closed the folder.